Oh, hey, come on in, take a seat. Sorry, just unwinding after a long day of tubing, you know. Funny that, you know, being a YouTuber is kind of tough sometimes, man. You have all these expectations on you. You get to make content that you enjoy and your followers enjoy. Hundreds, thousands, maybe millions of followers, and you get to really do whatever you want, be as creative as you want, and you get sponsors and ads and, you know, CPM and all that crazy stuff. It becomes your job, and because of that, you can spend a large portion of your income on cool gadgets and toys and video games. Even you can just write all that off on your taxes, and that's taxes. Oh God. Oh, it's March. April 15th is right around the corner. Oh my God. I don't have enough money in my account to pay for 2018. I spent it all on poop. Why is my poop dealer so expensive? Give me that. Come on. Move. Oh, God damn, get the fuck out of here. I gotta find a sponsor or something. I need money now, and I can't wait. I'm gonna get audited by the IRS. So much porn. Why are you guys using my business email and signing me up for porn? Wait a minute. Potential collaboration? For a mobile game? A mobile game wants to sponsor one of my videos. Oh, that's great. That's I'm like Mr. Beast. I'm gonna make so much money. Oh my God, yeah. Just kidding. As a small YouTuber, and I say small because I still don't have my own Twitter reaction gifts, I have to sometimes rely on sponsors to make ends meet if I want to do YouTube full time. And I'm able to do that thanks to the help of my manager, Zach.
Hey, what's up?
Manager? But Weast, why do you need a manager? You're a 300 viewer Andy on Twitch, and on YouTube, your videos get between just 100 to 200,000 views. I mean, you're practically nobody. How the hell and why the hell do you have a manager? Well, first, let me explain to you why you're being a bitch. No, but seriously, you'd be surprised how valuable my audience is to certain advertisers. Mostly males between the age of 14 to 20, a bunch of fucking gamers, weary emoji, highly engaged and loyal. My manager uses those numbers whenever he reaches out to people, but it's actually the exact size of my following that fills my email up with sponsor spam, sponsor spam, sponsor spam, sponsor spam. Yes, sponsor spam. Promotional opportunities offered to small creators on behalf of companies that really don't care how they get the advertising. These companies are in it to make a quick buck, and they will dump loads of cash on anyone that will give them the plug. And you may be saying, well, what's the catch? You get a sponsor on your video, you make money, you turn YouTube into your full-time job. Why are you bitching? Well, it doesn't work out that way for everyone, unfortunately. You see, the last time I got a checkup, my doctor actually found trace amounts of dignity in my bloodstream. You fucking ding dong. Most of these promotional opportunities are for products or services that I could just never stand by, like a robot vacuum that cost $800, cheap clothing brands that just print on Hanes plain tees that haven't even removed the Shopify logo from the bottom of their page, not even a registered company, which, speaking of taxes, they probably don't pay them. And sometimes it's just weird stuff. I had a guy offer me cash to wear a horse mask in one of my videos and then shout out his website where he sells those horse masks. Like, dude, I'm not a sellout. I'm not gonna wear a horse mask and have you send the payment to my PayPal, which is the same as my business email. Another one of my favorites is from this guy, Sergey. Hi, would you do a series of shoutouts for .com for $400 each? Kind regards, Sergey. It's one of those websites where they'll write your papers for you. Wonderful. One of the most bullshit ones I've received was for this app that literally allows you to spy on someone's calls and messages. All you have to do is like install the app on their phone, and then you can use your account to literally see everything they're doing. Invade their privacy. That's illegal. My name is and I would like to inquire if you have interest in cooperating with our app. Is a remote monitoring and control app for mobile devices. It has helped more than 8 million people from over 200 countries and regions in the past days. We would be appreciated if you could join. This would be a paid promotion, and you have full freedom to choose what kind of collaboration you prefer. And they list the platforms and topic and everything like that, and I was really appalled, and this was the email that inspired me to make a video on this subject. I wasn't able to go through with that because this is what happened. Hi, I'm interested. There are a number of ways I can promote your service. My socials are, here's all my socials, and a budget of $2,000, which is a very fair price for a fully dedicated video that has a chance of getting 100 to 200k views. That is very fair. They would pay a shit ton more for that amount of genuine impressions using any ad service offered by social platforms. $2,000 is too expensive, dear. Then take your ass to the meme pages on Instagram. They'll suck your dick for $5. Which is true. Literally, the 12-year-olds that run meme pages on Instagram will do anything for $10 PayPal. It's such a dilemma on Instagram that people advertise their meme pages by saying, I never post ads. We are really out here living in a society. But quite possibly the worst emails that any creator can receive are the predatory inquiries from MCNs. MCNs, or multi-channel networks, are just corporations or entities that have ties with YouTube and advertisers that can let you in on the cash at a premium, of course. That premium might be 30% of your ad revenue. Of course, you'll get a higher CPM, but you won't get all that CPM, even though it's your channel and they're using you as a billboard. They will really try to reel you in with shit like, we'll get rid of copyright claims, we'll get strikes removed, you'll get music that you can use in your videos, and networking opportunities. Fellow creators, if you're just starting out or you're growing in size and you're starting to get these emails asking you to join these organizations, these groups, so you can grow and etc., please ignore them. You don't need it. Some of them are literal Ponzi schemes that ask you to recruit other people, and others are just hardly legitimate pieces of crap that will eat your revenue on the monthly. Your already small revenue stream, they will just munch on that shit, all in return for a marginally improved CPM. Hey, you went from 260 to 295, which honestly, you could have got that on your own if you stopped saying fuck every video. I'm talking to myself at this point. But to summarize, these companies are nearly predatory in nature. They prey on hungry YouTubers and small channels that just want to live out their dreams. These sponsorships can be scams in that they don't offer you the money that your ad space is actually worth. They'll scam your followers through various means, be it ridiculous prices, 4-month delivery times, products so cheap in quality that you'd be better off just buying clothes at Walmart, or pay to win models, most prevalent in mobile games, obviously. And that last one especially brings me to my next point. I can confidently say here and now that I have and will continue to only work with companies that offer quality products and services that I can personally stand by. With that being said, I am a little curious to see what it would be like to get sponsored by one of these shady boys. And so I responded to an email that I got a few days ago, just to see what's up, not expecting them to take me seriously, but they did. Hi, Weast. I am writing on behalf of Reality Games, expressing our interest in working with your YouTube channel on a marketing campaign. The campaign would be centered around promoting a geolocalization mobile game called Landlord. Imagine Monopoly game taken to the real world. Monopoly, the game that everyone loves, comboed with Pokemon Go, the game that totally didn't crash after a year. Oh, hell yeah. The game has a huge success, 11 million users, and has a very engaged audience in the US, and we think you would be a perfect fit to let more know about it. Is this campaign something you would be interested in? Thank you, and best regards. They're really out here just sending me a drive link to a fucking Microsoft PowerPoint of their product pitch. A public drive link, by the way. Literally, I could just share this with anybody. Oh, look at that sexy motherfucker. Award-winning game. What is this? What is this image right here? Whoa. Whoa, that website, guys. Holy shit. Does this website button work? Is this all fucking photoshopped? I'm sorry, what the fuck, dude? I'm searching for great properties to buy on Landlord Game. I'm searching for great properties to buy on Landlord Game. Okay, this one's real, and this one's real. But what the fuck is this? That's so fucking photoshopped. This man looks like he's harassed way too many females in the workplace. Fuck it, sponsor time. Absolutely. Me and my gamer audience would be very interested in working with you. Hi, Jacob. Thanks for your quick response. To best satisfy the needs of your audience, can you share with us your channel's demographics? Sure. This epic image I just attached contains my current demographics. My ballpark price for a dedicated video is $4,000, but is negotiable. And I will say that $4,000 almost sounds like a reach, but they're wanting a dedicated video, a whole video where I just play their game. You bet your ass I'm gonna want some cash. I wanna buy a hot tub. I'm gonna need that money. In order to reach your expectation, I'd like to also introduce you our revenue share model. You can read more about it here. Another Google Drive link, dude. We don't pay up front, so we can keep campaigns running. What? Wait, they just admit to not paying creators up front? I mean, maybe this is standard practice, but where's my NDA? You just sent me stuff that should be a big secret to like competitors and shit. I'm clicking this link and showing it on my video. Good job, retard. Offer for great YouTuber. I don't think I'm supposed to be looking at this. It says great YouTuber. Okay, literally the sales pitch. Again, nothing's changed. Literally the sales pitch. Promote successful game. Here we go, dude. Look at this. Oh my god, this fucking guy. Unique gaming concept. Your audience will love it. You get a chance to fully monetize your audience. Yeah, you bunch of fucking cash cows. Revenue share deal. How much can you earn? This is where it gets interesting. Check this shit out, dude. For videos getting up to 200,000 views, they are saying that they'll get 20,000 signups. And if you have 1,000 paying players out of the 20,000 signups from 200,000 views at average $20 to $30 spent per person, they're saying that these small channels like mine can expect $20,000 to $30,000 as a result of getting 75% in the first 3 days, 40% in the next 3 days, and then 20% of revenue spent on the game from your audience in the next 8 days. That is the most hyper-inflated graph I have ever seen. They are reaching so fucking high. I hope they did stretches, man. Of course, anyone who didn't know any better would look at this graph and be like, $20,000? I have no idea what I would do with that money. Every campaign may vary, higher or lower. I would say emphasis on lower. You fucking it's all about fitting into your audience and potential number of whales. Fatties. Whales are players who spend fast and a lot. Our single highest spender paid $48,000 in 6 days. Some retard out there looked at a pile of $48,000 and said, fuck it. Shitty mobile game time. You have total freedom for creative concepts, art, and how you want to make this movie. At this point, I was a little heated that they really thought I was going to take this bait, but I still responded. Alrighty, that sounds amazing. Cowboy emoji, I'm ready to go. Hi, Jacob. Can you visit Houston or Dallas to make the video? They even pull up a map, dude. That is literally a 2-hour drive just so I can film your fucking mobile game ad for a little bit. And you're offering me literally zero money up front. So if no one downloaded the game and spent money, I would make nothing and I would have wasted gas and resources for nothing. Yeah, of course. Those cities are so close. I'm finna start on the video today so I'll have time to edit and bean Yoda. Turned myself into a bean, I have. Wonderful. You might need some game cash to grow your empire and make the video more attractive. They literally just admitted that the game is so pay to win that it would be boring if I didn't spend a lot of money on the game. Efecto de sonido bra número 2. You know what? I'm gonna make their video. And self-driving, of course. Okay. 68,000? Okay, yeah. Perfect. Okay, let me film this video. All right. Hey guys. So today we're going to be filming a really epic video for this mobile game called Landlord. Yeah. So let's go. We're going to run this game through what I like to call the fun test. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see how long I can actually play the game before it turns really fun. And starting now. I'm gonna skip the tutorial because I'm a gamer, so buy, oh, okay, that's the button to buy stuff in the game is just right there on the main screen. Okay, cool, epic. Let me buy land. Of course you can have access to my location, absolutely, absolutely. Land in my city here in Nacogdoches. I would like to buy my apartment complex. Can I do that? 42 million. I have to be level 30 in the game to buy this land, of which I have 50,000. Okay, what if I were to buy just really cheap land over here in the middle of nowhere? $35 million for nothing, okay. These bids go up every few seconds. I have 6 seconds to type in my bid amount, and then
enter it. Kind of weird. There's upgrades I can click on for properties that I don't have. Okay. Oh, here I can upgrade my skills so I can reduce costs and everything like that. Okay, cool. So I'll just I'll just decrease the cost of properties. I'd really like to check out that fucking that tutorial right about now. Like, I can't afford anything. It's 1% of the Shell gas station in my town. So I'll make $3,400 a day, and I'm guessing that's real-time day. Okay, epic. My lawyers are completing the paperwork for my purchase. What if I wanted to buy, oh, my apartment complex. I have enough to buy just 0.1%. Daily charge, $576. That's about our rent. I am now out of money and I need to wait 24 hours before I make more money. Looks like that is going to take, well, 24 hours. Wow. I'm out of money. If I want to refill it, I need to use my coins, so I'll refill it. I'll try to buy the high school in my town. 74,000 to buy 0.6%. That'll make me $10,000 a day. I'll buy it. Absolutely. Finish it now. I now have, so I got more coins. Not that many coins, but just enough to refill my balance again. So I'm gonna say I could probably play this game for another 3 or 4 minutes before I have to start buying coins. I'm not really sure how long it took to get here, but I'll put the timer on screen so you guys can see. This game got really fun really fast. Wow. In Pokemon Go, the range of your player seems to be about a few dozen feet. In this game, it looks like it's a couple of miles. If you live in an apartment sort of close to the center of town, you really don't have to move your fat ass around anywhere to play. But today, for the sake of the game and the $20,000 I'm supposed to make from this plug, we're gonna go ahead and travel to the most popular spot in our entire town. Okay guys, we're at the hottest place in town right now. It looks a little packed. I'm actually surprised we even got a parking spot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm actually like really excited to be here. So okay, I'm about to buy this McDonald's, and I have $305 and it costs $4,000 to buy 1% of it. Stop. Get the fucking camera out of my face. This video fucking sucks. How am I gonna get the Tesla? We wanted a hot tub too, man. Wait, I got it. I have the perfect plan to make enough money to buy this McDonald's. What do you guys think? Think it's gonna work? I'm excited. Okay, hey guys, so I'm back. Oh, God. Okay, so I didn't make any landlord cash, so I couldn't buy the McDonald's, but I did make 20 bucks cash, so I got us some chicken nuggets. And you know, I think that makes a great game. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this game a 10 out of 10. So go ahead and use the link in the description and spend about $50 on average, and we'll be good to go. Big shout out to the retards over at whatever the fuck the company is for sponsoring this video. I am so happy that I'm gonna be able to buy a fucking Tesla. Hey Jack. Hey, yeah, actually we're gonna gold plate the rims. Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited.
Hey Jacob, thank you. It looks so fun. I hope you had a good time playing it. They liked it? They liked it? I understand there may be some sort of language barrier here. Maybe they don't pick up on my very subtle sarcasm or my inherent degradation of their product, but I ate cum. I literally ate cum. I'll not comment on it, Jacob. Yan Hong, are you coming on to me? I'm sorry, Yan Hong, but I'm taken. Shut up, retard. Hi, Jacob. Hope all is well. We have agreed to pay $2,000 if you're going to publish the video. They still want to give me money? I literally showed how your game was unplayable after 10 minutes, and I ate cum, and you still want to pay me. Honestly, dude, Bean Yoda. That's literally all I have to say. I don't know if these guys are just trolling me at this point, or they really don't understand, or if they just have a great sense of humor, but what a clusterfuck. Obviously, this video is not sponsored by this fucking mobile game. If it were, the FTC requires that I make that clear to you, but I'm making it clear to you right now, this video is not sponsored by this mobile game. However, throughout the video, you may have noticed little inklings, little subtle, This video actually is brought to you by none other than fucking G Fuel. That's right, dude. Fucking G Fuel. I don't even. Fucking G Fuel. That's right. The ding dongs over at G Fuel were like, this guy gets a sponsor. So yeah, starting today, you can use code WEAST at checkout for 10% off. And right now, we're actually doing a giveaway for a tub and shaker of your choosing, if you win, obviously. There's actually going to be 5 winners. All you got to do is click the tweet in the description of this video. But holy shit, dude. Thank you so much, G Fuel, for sponsoring this video. You know, G Fuel was the biggest meme for the longest time. But this shit's actually fucking delicious. You put this in milk, dude, with some ice in a blender. Oh my god. If you're a tubby boy like me, it's only got 25 calories. A bunch of mythical shit, but surprisingly no sugar. I'm probably drinking too much of it. That's why I ate cum. Speaking of which, on this shit, your sperm count, buckets. But anyway, thank you again, G Fuel, for sponsoring me in this video. I'm shilling. What can I say? Thank you again, and bye-bye. I guess I should do the PewDiePie thing, shouldn't I? I can imagine it wouldn't be too hard with strawberry shortcake. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Fuck. You know, it's still fucking delicious. You know, I feel like this is made with, real gamer cum. Tastes like it. Don't you like it when these diamonds look like respect? I'm a little closer, sassy boy, and inspect. Skip a little Henny, that's the cause and defect. Baby, no money to this money, let me collect. Big bag, price tag, Gucci rag, okay. Don't break, cocaine, red flag, no way. Big bag, price tag, Gucci rag, okay. Don't break, cocaine, red flag, no way. Rippin' like a